hundredths. Will you heads together in your table group and talk about what our final meaning of hundredths is? Heads together. Amelia. Hundredths. 1 of 100 equal pieces. Riley, anything to add?
Well, I think it's kind of different. So, a place value that is 10 times larger than a 10. I mean, smaller, not larger.
Thank you for that clarification. So if we look at, we have our ones place, and then our tens place, and our hundredths place. We talked about being the second one over from the decimal, and it is 10 times smaller than the 10th. Heads together and come up with a sentence using the word hundredths, using it in context. So like 100 tells me the place value, the digit is in. Heads together and come up with a sentence. Irvin, a sentence.
0.95
Thank you. Maddie.
There are more than hundreds of sand on
Dominique. I got one more second. I come back to you. Calista.
I had 1/170.
Thank you.
I have one.
Tell Dominique to share. Today's word is thousands. Say it with me. Thousands. Say it to the projector. Thousands. Say it to the window. Thousands. Say it to the chocolate door. Thousands. How many have heard the word thousands before? Alright, there's only 26 of you here today, so we got 26 have heard. Heads together in your table group and talk about what the word thousands means. Jaden. Third place value. To the right of the decimal. Brianna.
The third place value that is 10 times smaller than the hundred.
10 times smaller than the hundreds. And Isabel. 1 of 1,000 equal parts. Well, we are just going to build on what we did yesterday with hundreds. And so we are going to say third place value to the right of the decimal. And we're going to do the decimal and then 3 place values. Okay. Third place value to the right of the decimal. Make sure you're going to the right.
I'll model this way.
Thousands. Thousands. Third place value to the right of the decimal. Thousands. So one more practice because it seems kind of tricky. Thousands. Thousands. Third place value to the right of the decimal. Thousands. I'm going to say the word. You are going to need your pencil and your Bridges student book to come join me up front. I'm looking for groups coming quickly and quietly. My name's gonna pick Scouts. Thousands. Thousands. Third place value to the right of the decimal. Thousands. This is page 54, and if you want to just open it up and turn back the other page. Jaden, scoot up just a little bit, maybe right next to Mariah. Alright, looks like we're ready. So today, I'm going to teach you another game called Roll, Compare, and Record Decimals that you'll get to play with a partner, and then you can review the game, the percents on the number line that we played on Tuesday and a little bit yesterday. Our big idea today, our learning target, what we're working on is reading, writing, and comparing decimals to the thousandths place value. reading, writing, and comparing decimals to the thousands place value. And then we'll do a little bit of adding and subtracting with those decimals. But turn and talk with your elbow partner of how can we repeat that in a way to help us remember that. Go ahead and turn and talk.
I don't. I don't even know the one you're talking exactly.
Apparently you have to write decimals and compare and subtract.
I compare.
How can we rephrase our learning target in a way to help us remember? What's something you and your partner talked about? Julia.
So me and Yana said when we read to the right, we say that when it's open, it's greater than, and when it's closed, it's less than.
Nice. Would help us remember when we compare. Good. Anyone have anything to add? When I was thinking about this, I thought, what does it mean? I need to know that to read and write and compare compare decimals accurately so that I can communicate these numbers clearly. And I thought, there's some situations in my life that I am using decimals. So turn and talk for a minute. When do we use decimals in real life situations when we're out in the community? Where have you seen and used decimals? Turn and talk for a minute.
You have to count 2 cups.
5, 4, 3. Who's got some ideas? Where are you seeing decimals that we need to use?
Money.
Money goes decimals to the hundreds place value, yes. Isabel? Cooking can go into decimals. We sometimes they're written as fractions, but they can be written as decimals too. Mikey?
When you're buying games at GameStop?
I don't know what they cost. Yeah, one of the things I thought of is when I'm comparing prices, maybe if I'm buying a game and I want to know which one is a better deal, I got to compare those prices, so I need to know how to accurately read the decimals and then compare them. I thought when I'm balancing my checkbook, I use these numbers. When any times we're working with money, we are using decimals. So today, as I teach you this game, we're going to go in 2 teams. I think we need to do a little switch because we're just down to Mason absent now, right? So I want to move up my group of 3. So Irvin, I'm going to move you up here. Okay? So Jaden and Dominic will be pairs. And then everyone else. So we have team 1 and team 2. So I'm just going to lead us in playing the game once, and then you're going to get together with your partner and play it a second time in the workplaces section. So just quickly, let's think about the rules of the game. So we're going to use 2 dice. So you'll get a toolkit. You're going to need the more or less die. And you're going to need the 0 to 5 die. So you gotta look and okay, which one has the 0? This one. Because you want the 0 to 5 die. Okay? So the first thing you would do is one of you would roll the more or less die. And if you get less, you would circle less. That means you want your number to be less than your partner's. Okay? Then you take turns rolling the other die. So team 1 would roll 2. You can put your 2 anywhere in these boxes. And then team 2 will roll 1. Then the their 1 anywhere in these boxes. Then team 1 will roll again. So you take turns until you've each rolled 4 times and filled in your boxes. Then you're going to compare your decimals. Okay, which one is greater, which one is less. Okay, then we're going to write in words what the decimals say. So write under here, practice writing them in words, and then you're going to find the difference. So you're going to take the larger one and subtract the smaller one. We'll play 2 more rounds. Okay. Then we'll add up the totals. So we'll add your 3 numbers, so you'll have a total for team 1 and a total for team 2. Then you roll the more or less die one more time. And there's 2 versions of the game. You can, so whoever gets what the dice is more or less could be the winner, but the challenge version is you find the total difference, and whoever has the winner, the difference counts as points. So the total difference would just be another way to get points, and then you can add up the rounds you won for your points. Okay, those are the 2 versions. We're going to play the version where we're going to have 4 rounds and add up the difference for our points. So, Sam and Ray, come on up. We're going to do round 1.
You don't need your book.
You don't need your book. You'll just write right in mine. The rest of you are going to write in your book. All right, Ray, are we going for more or less? Less. Okay, so circle less. Use my pen, right? Okay, here's your other dice. Let's see, Sam, you're team 1. So roll the 0 to 3. So which box are you going to put the 3 in? You get to decide. You're team 1. Okay, Ray, roll. 1. So which box do you want to put your 1 in? Okay, so you guys are filling this in. Okay? So you want to root for who the one on your team is. Okay.
Oh my god.
What is that?
That's a 2.
What?
So he's got 2 like 2,500s right now.
There was a 3 backwards. It looked like a 3 backwards. I like something like 3. Yeah. You wrote the 3. I thought there was a 3 backwards.
It was a 2.
Oh my god.
Okay, team
Ray
1,
just won.
write in words.
First number is 2.
But
There it is a 2.
wait. What are we supposed to write in the minute?
Okay, now write. So which one is greater? Compare them. Which one? How do you know?
Because you guys are 2. Wait, greater or less?
I said greater.
Oh, 1.
Okay, so write the compare sign. Write the greater then. Okay, so we're going to write in words the numbers. Sam, you want to write? You don't want to write. Okay, so this we would write 2 and 251 thousandths.
Okay, this is really
Ray, you want to write your number? No, you're nervous. we're gonna write 1 and 100 33 thousandths. THs. Okay, you guys have a seat. Nice job. Nice job. So then we're going to set them up and find the difference. So the greater is on top, so we're going to put T1 number on top. Subtract. One minus 3. Oh, I gotta borrow. 11 minus 3 is
1, 1, 2.
8. The 5 became a 4. 4 minus 3 is
1.
1.
Hey, no.
2 minus 1 is
1.
decimal point. 2 minus 1 is
1.
1. So team 2 won this round, and they would,
Oh.
and that would be their points. Okay. Let's have Ben and Taylor come up and do round 2.
That's Brandon.
Nope, I'm skipping around.
What?
Ben and Taylor, because not everyone's gonna come up. We're only doing 3 rounds together. Then you're all gonna play. Yes, you are writing it in your book.
No, because we do 2.
Okay. Taylor, roll the more or less die. Which team are you?
He's the blue team.
He's the blue team. Okay. More.
Okay, so it's more.
Circle more. So this time, you want to get a bigger number. Okay. Team 1, Ben.
0. All the way over here. It's 4. Okay. 1. Man, I'm not getting the high numbers.
Ooh. Which one is greater? Taylor. So let's
Taylor.
write the less than sign. All right, let's write them in words. You guys comfortable doing that?
Yeah.
Yep. And then we'd circle team 2 is the winner again.
But not by much.
Not by much.
Just make it nice. You can write yours.
Thousandths. All right, let's find the difference. All right, we're finding the difference.
What?
While the guys are finding the difference. So points, team 2, because they won both these rounds, they would get both those points. down here at the total. Okay. I'm watching the time, and I want to give you guys a chance to go play with your partner, and we are constrained with, we do have PE in half an hour. So, do you have any questions on how to play this game? Christopher?
So team one on the first one, did he win? Because this is that he won.
No, team two,
put down team
because
two.
this was less. So on round one, the team with the lesser number won. But in round two, because we did more, team two still won because, we don't have our comparison.
Oh, right. Team two won because it's less, but that one said 2.
Does that make sense? Okay. You can also add in the challenge with when you get your final score, roll the more or less die one more time, and whoever has, if you roll more and you have more points, you're the winner, and if you roll less and you have less points, you're the winner. So that's a challenge in there of the game you can do as well. Okay, questions on the game? I know we didn't go through a whole round together, but I want to give you a chance to go do it with your partner. Okay, we're going to hear from our scouts. And then you are going to go, and you see I've partnered you up on who's on team one and who's on team two. You're going to play roll and compare decimals. You got to turn over to the workplaces sheet. And if you are in team one, you're going to play in your book. Okay? And if you are team two, you're going to go get a toolkit to get the dice, but you can put your book away. Okay? Yes. Yeah, it's over page 70.
Yeah.
I always get confused with the 2 page numbers. Yeah, you just gotta turn it over a little bit.
Were we supposed to record it on page 70 though?
No, we did it on page 54. So when you are done playing 6B, roll and compare decimals, I want you to play the number line game again as well. Okay, so I do want you to play roll and compare decimals first while it's fresh, and then you can go back and play the number line game. Remember, it changes the whole. So 20 is 100%, and then 40 is 100%. So 50% of 20 would be 10, and you're looking for those whole numbers. The cards are right up here. Okay? When you finish a round, I want, if you were the winner, you roll and compare decimals, and then if you get through the full number line game and you were the winner, I want you to come put a star by your name. Okay, we can see which team has the most stars at the end. Okay, so add in a little twist there. Okay, if you have a triangle next to your name, you are going to work at the back vocabulary table. If you or your partner has a square, you're going to come meet up here at the small group table. The rest of you are going to find, no, you and Mikey are going to, you no longer have a square. Does that make sense? The rest of you are just going to find a spot around the room that you're away from another group. Brianna.
If your partner has a square, what do
You go with your partner. So you or your partner. Okay. Because you're with your partner. Any other questions? I just gave you a lot of instructions. You're playing the 2 games. The winners are putting a star next to their name. If you have a square, you or your partner, you're meeting up here. Triangles are meeting back there. The rest of you are finding a spot in the room. Team 1, we're playing in your book. Team 2, you're getting a toolkit with the dice. Taylor.
So you put a star on when you win if you win both games? Or
Nope, just 1 game. So you might get 2 stars, depending on how many rounds you get through. Good.
So let's just say I win in the first game and then Taylor wins in the second game. Do we both put 1 star?
Yep, you both have 1 star. Julia.
So do we both play the same book or just
Yep, you play in the same book.
Okay.
Just like we played in my book. Okay. All right, Mackenzie.
I chose Brianna Jensen
Brianna Jensen.
because she looked at the board the whole time and didn't talk to like when she would follow your rules, so she would check self-control.
Self-control. Thank you, Brianna.
I saw Unique.
Unique. What do you know about Unique?
She wasn't talking, but she was communication for the board.
Unique.
Self-control.
Self-control. Thank you, Unique. I'm going to say the word. Get together with your partner. Remember, team 1, your book. Team 2, you're putting your book away and getting a toolkit and just sit away from another group. Thousands. Thousands. Third place value to the right of the decimal. Thousands.
You're going to get it. Let's go over here. Yeah, you think I can't move from smash between his hands. I'm trying to get 2. Of course. Oh my gosh. But like fell asleep. Wait, Jacob, where are you at? Less and so I'm not supposed to shake my hand. Less. Here. 3. I know, but I still circle it. 0 go. 0. 5. That's what job. Your turn. Oh my god, how do I do this?
5.
0.
No!
I'm catching up.
1.
I think you've already won.
Really? I got 1.
Are you kidding me?
No!
I can't be less. Getting less than 3.5.
Basically still there. Give me a 1. Oh wait, I already won. 5. Oh, I got 5 less. Okay.
I got all 5.
Go. Okay. Oh,
I think I got 1. That's what I'm gonna win. So you win.
Yes. Oh, come on, 1. Oh, come on. Mikey wins. I'm the same. Don't worry. More. Again. It's always more. Oh, no, we did all 3 of our rounds. Okay. So our totals. So we gotta add. Oh, add 1. So you win this one. So you got. No, I can write. You got 4. 0. 4. I could have got anything. But I got. Could have got anything. I can't see.
Okay, this time you go first again. I will go again.
I could have won that.
You should go first. You should go first. You go first that time. No, I'm team two.
Oh my gosh, I'm on team. I don't even old.
Alright, round 2.
You just got 3 I don't even want
Yeah, I know it's done. This one, whatever. We believe it's wrong with that. Who cares? Who cares? It's just so it's not going to be a 6, whatever.
So you can't get a 6.
Yeah, you can't get it. I know.
You can't get a 6 if you have a 6.
Okay, we have one second. Yeah, we still.
No, that's 13. Okay, 9, 10.
3.
Wait, do you have to win all the rounds here? It's on 6.
Okay, you're the first.
How about let's do 8?
Oh my god.
Yay,
Difference.
0. I hate this guy. Okay. Kidding me? Who cares? Okay. Fine. Yes! You beat me by a long shot. Hold on. And we're playing the second one, so we're going to roll the 4 or less time once.
53.
What? In the second version? We got less. Yeah, for the total, we just need to last time one more time.
Nice. Okay, Jaden. Right in
I don't care.
You're no hungry.
I get 0, 0, 0, 0, and you get something. And if it lands on
Okay, you're right into the space.
less,
And 1. You obviously win, so we have to multiply my horrible answer. Yeah, good game.
Okay, time the difference.
4. Oh no! Still more. I need a 1. I get a 2 or a 1. You
We are going right. You won. I'm losing my mind here.
But if it was 4-wise, you're like the more we ever get more.
That's probably the highest way to get it.
You gonna take a chance?
Yeah.
It's more.
Winner takes all. Oh yes. Winner takes. That is
I got 5.7. I won every round except for the very last one. My other buddy got 0, 0, 0, 0. So then I rolled it. He won. So and then is it tied? No. Oh no, because we still need to determine. Oh wait, no, because either way, we still have 2 points now. You got one. So you both have 2 points. So we can't roll who won first points. No wait, no, we need to do the difference. Oh yeah, we need to do no, okay, I guess we both have so 5. I survived. I'll use McCoy also. Because like my friend said, like, okay, the number was 2,000. Okay, can you score? Okay, let's get the stars. Stir. Hey,
Okay, so if you want to do it the points will be the difference. Not how many rounds you win, but the difference. So, team one, which one is team one? So Riley, team 1 and team 1, you would add up 907,000 plus 268,000 to get your points, and then Christopher would add to get his points. Okay? And you can see who has more points. Okay? Because I added 40 to the so I do 80, 50, and 40. 7. So I actually got 107. You got 195. My turn to go? Yeah. You're going to get 105. Yay. I think I won. 0.2 is already done. 3/4. So 135 plus 170 plus 150. Wait, no. Ah, dang it. Keep that in mind. I'm supposed to add 1. What's this thing? 270. So my grand total was 5. So it's 8.
Okay. Ready? Roll it. I need a handful of myself. You have better than
Are you ready?
So we need the cars, right?
How are they playing?
Ready? You go get the car and then I'll win. Go get a red and a blue color. And then we gotta play record sheet. So this would be 6.
And then we film it.
We will come back and do another day of workplaces. This was the first day, and then there's a second day. But we do have to go to PE. So I need you, when I say the word, to make sure your dice get in the game packs, in the toolkits, that they get put away. You're going to return to your desk. We're going to do one more quick activity and then head to PE. Thousands.
Thousands.
Third
Place values to the right of the decimal.
thousands.
I can see the teacher.
This one?
That was it.
You can just break. There. Are you synced to this one? All right. We're gonna do an activity called 30-second expert. So we're gonna have one group of 3 in the back, because you're a group of 3. The rest of you are gonna look at the person sitting across from you. Hi. If you are on this side of the room, this side of your table group, you are going to go first. Okay, so here's what it looks like. You're going to say, I am an expert at reading, writing, and comparing decimals because, and you're going to tell your partner why you're an expert at what we did today. And then partner, you are going to repeat what they say. You are going to say, you are an expert at reading, writing, and comparing decimals because, and summarize what they say. And say, did I get that right? Okay, you're going to do that for 30 seconds. And then when I tell you, you are going to switch roles. And this side will then do what I did in red, be partner 1. I am an expert at reading, writing, and comparing decimals because. And your partner would say, you are an expert at reading, writing, and comparing decimals because, and summarize what you say. Question.
Does it have to involve school, like math?
You can bring in why you're an expert. It does not have to be exactly what we did today. You can bring in outside. Because we did talk about, there's a lot of real life applications here with our decimals. All right, partner one. You'll just have to, we can do another 30 seconds. Ready? Go.
What are you an expert at? Because I know how to compare decimals.
You are an expert at comparing decimals because you are an expert at comparing. Did I get that right? I am an expert at being
Yeah. Goes fast, doesn't it? Switch roles. What did you do today? You say, did I get that right? Nice job. We will come back and get to play those games a second time with workplaces, but now we need to go to PE. Do make sure your desk is completely cleared off because Mrs. Jansen's coming in, and we are hopefully going to get to finish that art project we started on Tuesday. So when I say the word, I'm looking for groups quietly, lining up for PE. Thousands. Thousands.